Oh, I'm not going to wait for people to come into this video. I'm just going to be quick about it because I notice that there's a lot of these people out here that are very outspoken about what Trump is doing, what our ICE is doing. And one of those people is Ilhan Omar. And for me, I find it remarkable that in the face of immigration taking out the trash, let's say, what we have is we have this woman, Ilhan Omar, who is here in this country illegally. So we have someone who actually came to this country illegally. And what do I mean? Well, immigration fraud is a crime. Now, I don't do a lot of videos. I kind of let all of these little talking heads, these young people come out. But what I've noticed is that a lot of you folks just aren't really paying attention. And you have Ilhan Omar, and that's not even her real name. That's the first essence of this, is that that's not even her real name. And how did she get here? Well, how she got here was very easily explained. USAID, yep, you know, that arm of the CIA, that slush fund of the CIA and the Democrat, Socialist, Marxist, Communist Party. I threw it all in there, you know, for all of you people that really don't understand what communism, socialism, Marxism, and how all of it actually is exactly the same thing. It's all exactly the same thing. And any one of you fucking morons that comes out and says, oh, not really because blah, blah, but you are a fucking dumbass. But Ilhan Omar is over there in Somalia, and they're bringing these Somalian refugees to America. And there happened to be a Somalian family, the Omar family, who had applied for refugee status. The only problem is that many of the people that were included in the list family members were not actually family members of the Omar family. And Ilhan Omar is one of those people who was not an Omar and fraudulently claimed to be an Omar so that she could come into this country through the program that was set up through USAID. So Ilhan Omar is her new name, and she comes into this nation illegally. She settles over there in Minnesota and settles into a nice little life, this little terrorist that came into this country illegally. While she was here, she decided that she was going to get an education, and of course we paid for that. And then decided, now that she's comfortable in her new identity, that she was going to marry her brother. Now, they wouldn't know that it was her brother because she came into the country fraudulently, so they didn't have the same last name, even though they actually do have the same last name because her entire persona is a fraud. So we have a woman who's pretending to be somebody who she's not, and she's in this country illegally, and yet she has a whole lot to say. And now, this is the problem that we have in our country as basic Americans. I don't like to see people's lives torn up, their entire existence sundered, because that's what's happening. And it's the Democrat Party's fault. It's the liberals' fault that this is happening to these people, because they allowed them to settle in, make themselves comfortable, knowing the entire time that at the change of a bell, a different political party with a different political mindset was going to take over. And now these people suffer. And it's not my fault. It's people's fault, like Ilhan Omar, a woman who actually is a fraud. It's not even a real name. And here she is in Congress. And they're deporting all these people, but no one's talking about deporting all of the people in this country who committed immigration fraud. Like the prince, Prince Harry comes over here and lies on his immigration forms, but now they're going to give him a pass because, oh, he has a bitch of a wife who's a stinking racist cunt. I say that everyone in this country illegally, despite whatever circumstances, you need to go, whether it's immigration fraud, like Ilhan Omar, or it's the rest of these people. Now, I'm going to end this video because I still need to get my phone replaced. It does this little flash thing. But that's my little installment today for you folks. I know I don't do it a lot because I don't like to waste my pearls on swine. And I'm not calling you people pigs, but I know how YouTube is. And YouTube is the last of the holdouts. YouTube has committed all kinds of crimes. Right now, they will censor your words. You can't even describe situations. If you use certain words, not only will they erase your comment, they will make it impossible for you to express yourself any further. That's ridiculous. That's not American. These people did in-kind campaign contributions to the Democrat Party. They manipulated algorithms. They manipulate the algorithms of these very videos that people produce. I'm not in here trying to make money off of YouTube. Fuck YouTube and their money grubbing plans. Because what happens, it's just like art. A true artist cannot be an artist if he's catering to what people like. And that's the issue, that in this world, you cannot have true freedom of expression when all you express is what people like. And I'm going to tell you something. Speaking the truth is the only way to live, no matter whether they like it or not. How do I end this video with a flashing screen? Woo! Bye.